If you are asking, can I withdraw cash from my Kikoff credit card, you are not alone. This is one of the most common questions people search for when they are considering Kikoff as a credit building tool, or when they already have an active Kikoff account and need quick access to cash. In this video, I will explain clearly and honestly whether Kikoff allows cash withdrawals, how the Kikoff card actually works, and what your real options are if you need money instead of just credit activity. Let us start with the short and direct answer. No, you cannot withdraw cash from a Kikoff credit card. Kikoff does not allow ATM withdrawals, cash advances, or direct cash transfers to your bank account using the Kikoff card. This is not a hidden restriction. It is part of how Kikoff is designed. Now let us break down why this is the case, because understanding this will help you decide whether Kikoff is right for you. Kikoff is not a traditional credit card issuer like Capital One, Discover, or Chase. Kikoff is a credit building platform. Its main purpose is to help people build or rebuild their credit history by reporting positive payment behavior to the major credit bureaus. The Kikoff card is structured as a secured style, controlled use credit line. That means it is intentionally limited in how it can be used. When you sign up for Kikoff, you are typically given a small credit line, often around $750, depending on the plan you choose. However, this credit line is not meant for spending anywhere you want, and it is definitely not meant for withdrawing cash. Instead, the credit line is used for Kikoff-approved purchases, such as digital products, credit builder plans, or subscriptions offered within the Kikoff platform. Because of this structure, Kikoff blocks cash advances completely. You cannot go to an ATM, you cannot request cash back, and you cannot send money to yourself. Even if you see a card number in your Kikoff account, that card is restricted by design. This brings us to an important point that many people misunderstand. Kikoff is not a cash loan. It is not a payday loan. It is not a personal loan. If you are looking for fast cash to cover an emergency, Kikoff is not the right product for that specific need. However, this does not mean Kikoff has no value. It just means you need to use it for the right reason. So what exactly is Kikoff good for? Kikoff is best for people who want to build credit safely with low risk. If you have no credit history, poor credit, or past missed payments, Kikoff can help you establish a positive payment record. Each on-time payment you make is reported to the credit bureaus, which can gradually improve your credit score over time. This is why Kikoff keeps things controlled. By preventing cash withdrawals, Kikoff reduces the risk of overspending, missed payments, and high-interest debt. From their perspective, this protects both the user and the system. Now let us talk about buyer intent, because if you are watching this video, you are probably deciding whether to sign up for Kikoff or continue using it. If your goal is credit building, Kikoff can be a smart and affordable option. Monthly fees are usually low, and there is no high-interest debt like you would find with traditional credit cards or cash advance services. You pay your monthly amount, Kikoff reports it, and your credit profile benefits from consistent positive activity. But if your goal is to withdraw cash, pay rent directly, or cover an emergency expense with real money, you should look elsewhere. Kikoff simply does not offer that functionality. You might be wondering if there is any workaround. For example, can you buy something and then resell it for cash? Technically, Kikoff purchases are limited to their platform, so this is not practical or reliable. Kikoff actively restricts how funds are used, and attempting to bypass those restrictions could lead to account issues or closure. So let us be very clear here. There is no legitimate way to withdraw cash from a Kikoff credit card. Any website or video claiming otherwise is misleading you. Now let us compare Kikoff to other options briefly, because this helps put things into perspective. Traditional credit cards sometimes allow cash advances, but they usually come with extremely high fees and interest rates that start immediately. Cash advance apps may give you money, but they often do not report to credit bureaus in a way that helps your long-term credit health. Payday loans give cash but can trap you in debt. Kikoff takes the opposite approach. It sacrifices flexibility in exchange for safety and credit growth. That trade-off is intentional. So who should use Kikoff? Kikoff is ideal for someone who wants to improve their credit score, qualify for better financial products in the future, and avoid high-risk debt. It is especially useful if you are preparing for a larger goal, such as qualifying for a real credit card, a car loan, or a mortgage later on. Who should not use Kikoff? If you need immediate cash, emergency funds, or spending flexibility, Kikoff will not meet your needs. In that case, you should look at personal loans, employer advances, or other financial tools designed specifically for cash access. Before I wrap up, here is one more important thing to know. Even though you cannot withdraw cash from Kikoff, the payment history you build with Kikoff can help you qualify for real credit cards in the future. Once your credit improves, you may become eligible for cards that do offer cash advances, better limits, and rewards. In that sense, Kikoff can be a stepping stone, not the final destination.